Attention fans, please turn your attention to the field as we honor this year's 2017 Averett University Baseball Senior Class. Our first senior is pitcher Chris Campbell. Chris is escorted today by his parents David and Jill Campbell, as well as his grandmother Shirley Campbell, a psychology major from Danville, Virginia. Chris has played for the Cougars for 2 seasons, and he's appeared in 17 games, pitching 19 innings, and in 2016 was named the USA South Rookie Pitcher of the Week. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Chris a round of applause. Our next senior is second baseman Hunter Ashworth. Hunter is escorted today by his mother Mary Ashworth, his dad Philip Ashworth, grandfather Comp Shelton, and Jennifer Whitlow. A mathematical decision science major from Danville, Virginia, Hunter has been a 4-year starter for the Cougars. He was named the USA South Rookie of the Week twice in 2014 and was selected to the USA South All-Conference second team as a junior. Additionally, he earned academic all-conference honors 3 times. He's totaled 128 hits, including 3 home runs, 2 triples, 27 doubles with 55 RBIs. Fans, let's give it up for Hunter Ashworth. Our next senior is catcher Trey Wall. Trey is escorted today by his parents Tal and Yvette Wall, a computer science major from Knightdale, North Carolina. Trey has played for the Cougars for 4 seasons, and he's appeared in over 70 games with 54 hits, including 2 home runs, 12 doubles to go with 24 RBIs. He's also earned academic all-conference honors during his time at Averett. Ladies and gentlemen, Trey Wall. Our next senior is number 34, KJ Graham. KJ is escorted today by his parents Keith Randolph and Kia Goldberg, as well as Scott Johnson and Mark Acevedo. An aerospace management major from Baltimore, Maryland, KJ joined the Cougars this season after transferring from Dowling College. Ladies and gentlemen, KJ Graham. Our next senior is number 39, pitcher James Colbreth. He's escorted today by his parents, Ken and Cindy Colbreth. A criminal justice major from Stedman, North Carolina. He has played for Averett for 2 seasons after transferring from Danville Community College. He's appeared in 28 games and pitched 34 innings with 24 strikeouts. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for James Colbreth. Our final senior is number 41, Cody Johnson. Cody is escorted today by his parents, Steve and Kelly Johnson. A criminal justice major from Smithfield, North Carolina, Cody has played all 4 seasons for the Cougars. As a pitcher, he's appeared in 50 games with 146 innings pitched with 4 wins and 99 strikeouts. Ladies and gentlemen, Cody Johnson. Congratulations to our 2017 Averett Baseball Senior Class. Let's give them another round of applause.
And welcome to another edition of the Averett Sports Network. It is senior day. It is bright and shiny. It's not cold. It is on the hotter side. The wind is not blowing. We have your Averett Cougars up against the Ferrum Panthers. My name is Eddie Glam, joined here by Lindsey Fulcher. Leading off for Ferrum is going to be Gray Sherfy. That first pitch, Lindsey, was a ball. Second pitch, a ball as well from pitcher Cody Johnson. 2-0 count now for Sherfy. Johnson moves him up to 3-0. And Sherfy chops it over to shortstop. And almost a messed up throw over to first base. Able to corral it in from the guys, though, for the first out. And this will bring up number 40, Ty Comer, for the Panthers.
Eddie, the Cougars were able to pull out a win yesterday, 5-4, and it was definitely a nail-biter.
It was definitely a close one over here. But getting the win is all that matters at the end. We're going to advance to a 2-0 count now for Comer. Two count. And Comer will make contact, send it out towards right field, but it will go over the gate for a foul ball. He kind of held it up out there like that, but it was like a lazy. 2-2 count with one out. And Comer will send that one out to left field, deep left field. And that's going to be hauled in by Adam George out there tracking it down for the second out. And this will bring up Lane Deaver.
Number 21 right fielder, Lane Deaver.
Inside pitch is a ball. Strike one. 1-1 count now. Pitch comes in. Deaver makes contact, sends it foul. 1-2 count now. Gonna take a time here. County is 1-2 with 2 outs. Deaver's not got much to work with. And that pitch came way inside. We count 2-2 now. And he will send that one out to right field. And it will fall in the gap. So Deaver able to get on base, dropping in right behind the second baseman, right in front of the right fielder. Able to get a single. And this will bring up Tim Ortega. So 2 outs and a runner on first for Ortega. One count now for Ortega. With a runner on first, 2 outs on the board. And Ortega will pop that one up. Right around right field. And Matt Tuggle able to bring it in for the 3rd out. And we're going to take a quick break. And we'll be right back here at Owen Fulton Field.
We are back here at the Averett Sports Network. This is Lindsay Fulcher alongside Eddie Glenn. And we are leading off for the Cougars today with Hunter Laprelle. Laprelle is a freshman for the Cougars.
Number 17, Hunter Laprelle for your Cougars.
He's currently batting .200. And that first pitch was a strike from pitcher Daniel Wade. That second one was a strike as well.
And an 0-2 count now for Laprelle. Pitcher Wade is not wasting any time sending those pitches in there.
And that is chopped to the left side as third baseman throws it in, but Laprelle is safe. Now stepping into the box is Chase McKinney. McKinney also a freshman for Averett.
As McKinney showed bunt, pulled back. But there was a strike, so it'll be an 0-1 count.
Wade trying to get Laprelle there on first, because he made it back in time. And that went just foul to the right side. McKinney looking to advance his runner.
So 0-2 count for McKinney. No outs, and he does have that runner on first, Lindsay. And like you said, looking to at least advance him to the next base and put him in scoring position.
And that's a first out. As the bunt went foul with 2 strikes.
Now batting, number 5, Hunter Ashworth.
Senior Hunter Ashworth now up to bat. Ashworth celebrating his last game today as a Cougar. The second baseman hits 236 and has started in all 33 games. The count now 1-0. 1 out as Hunter Laprelle is still on first. Ed Fulton giving signals. And Laprelle is called out at second on the steal.
And a grounder to second. And that will be Ashworth being thrown out at first. So still, tie remains the same, 0-0, Lindsay here. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here at the Averett Sports Network. And welcome back here to Owen Fulton Field. Averett Cougars up against the Ferrum Panthers. And this will be Kyle Anstis up to bat. It's a quick strike thrown in there. 1-1 count. And he will chop that over to third base. And that's Chase McKinney able to hold on to it after bobbling it for a little bit and send the laser over to Bradley Tickle for the first out. Now up to bat will be Brandon West.
Oh, correction, Brandon West.
And West will send that one out to center field. And that will be hauled in by Dallas Smithers for the second out. Now up to bat will be Christian Sowers for the Panthers.
Now batting, Christian Sowers.
Christian Sowers, the designated hitter for the Panthers today.
First pitch is a strike. Oh, 2 count now. 2 outs on the board. Two count. 2 outs. Trying to catch Sowers swinging. I'm going to take it to a full count.
Johnson trying to get him swinging on that outside pitch, but you saw him hold back there.
And Sowers will make contact and send it foul over the away team's dugout. And the fourth ball will send Sowers to first base.
Can it be a rule that I know the definition?
Now batting, number 9, Jacob Holland.
And this will bring up Jacob Holland for the Panthers with a runner on first and 2 outs on the board. First pitch inside for ball one. One count, 2 outs, one runner on. Makes contact now, third baseline, sends it foul. And a swing and a miss will be strike 3 and out 3. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here at the Averett Sports Network.
And we are back here at the Averett Sports Network as Bradley Tickle steps into the box. First one called a strike. And that is a ball. Tickle leading the team in batting average right now. And he hits that to second base and is thrown out at first for the first out. As Dallas Smithers comes up. Eddie Smithers had a great game yesterday and really made a difference in the outcome. I'm sure he's hoping he can play just as well today.
Definitely wants to make an impact for his team and send the Singers away with a win in their last home game.
Against Ferrum, that would be a great outcome. And that one is up there, but it is fouled to the right. And that pitch was inside and low. The count now 2-1. And that is hit over the third baseman's head and straight down the line as Smithers rounds first and gets a double to start the Cougars off.
Now batting, number 20, Trey Wall.
And that could definitely give the Cougars a much-needed spark. Well, not much needed, but an early spark in the game. A nice double way to paint the foul line and keep that ball in there. Like you said, that does bring up Trey Wall.
Wall, another senior for the Cougars, takes that first ball. And that one is called a strike, as the count is now 1-1. With one out and Dallas Smithers on second base.
One-two count after that strike.
And that was an inside pitch, making the count now 2-2. Still just only one out. So Smithers looking to score. Got a good chance at it. And that hit to the right side as Smithers scores for the first run for the Cougars on Trey Wall's hit.
You know what I'm thinking? Maybe I could.
This will bring up sophomore Matthew Tuggle.
Now batting number 31, Matthew Tuggle.
And that is hit straight to the first baseman, thrown to the second baseman for a double play.
The scoreboard isn't working for the, say, 3, 6. First baseman fielded it, third, second, for 1 out. What if I close?
Pardon me, as it was only the
This connects to, this is what connects to the,
it was only Trey Wall who was out at second, but Matthew Tuggle is safe at first.
Now batting number 9, Corey Wall.
Corey Wall now up to bat. Also hit to the second baseman and thrown out at first to end the inning for the Cougars. We are going to take a quick break, and we will be right back for the top of the third inning. Now up for the Ferrum Panthers, Drew Callahan. That first pitch is a strike. That one called a ball.
And Lindsay, the Cougars lead 1-0 after some good hitting there in the bottom of the second inning. Able to get runners on base in scoring position and able to come in. A good swing and a miss there by Callahan.
Beautiful pitch from Cody Johnson. Lots of movement on that one. That one a little on the outside, making the count full.
Wait, what were you saying, Brent? I'm sorry.
When you go to the soccer game, text me which door is open.
That hit high to center fielder Dallas Smithers as he does get the catch
If you have to have
and the first out for the inning.
tell them to leave it open because I'm coming.
This brings off lead-up hitter Gray Sherfy.
Now to bat, number 3, Gary Sherman.
That first pitch is going to be a strike. One count. And Sherfy will make contact but send it foul for a 1-2 count now. And he will chop that one all the way out to center field, hitting it in between the shortstop and the second baseman. And Sherfy able to get himself on base. And this will bring up number 40, Ty Comer. The first pitch is a ball. One 0 count, 1 out, and a runner on first for Comer. Second pitch comes in as a ball. Be a time call. Inside pitch takes the count to 3-0. And that fourth ball will let Comer take a Sunday stroll over to first base. And this will be
Now batting
Lane
on the
Deaver.
board, Lane
One out on the board, Lindsay. A runner on second and first. It's a good position. One 0 count. And that strike comes in to take it to 1-1. 1-1, one out. Runner on second and first. He will make contact and send it up. And it will land foul back behind the Cougars dugout. 1-2 count now. And that pitch takes it 2-2. And good contact made out towards left field, but it does land foul. Again, good contact made, but sends it foul. Count remains 2-2, one out, two runners on. And a swing and a miss will be strike three and out two. And now we'll bring up Tim Ortega.
Down to bat, number 36, Tim Ortega.
Looking to make something happen as he does have two runners on, but he also has two outs on the board. Ball one. And good contact made, but sends it backwards. Up and over the press box for a foul ball on strike one. 2-1 is the count now. 2 runners on still. Pitch comes in for the 3rd ball. 3 balls, 1 strike. Contact made again, sends it foul. Now have a full count, 2 outs, a runner on second, runner on first. Contact made again. Another foul ball up and over his dugout. Full count, 2 outs. 2 runners on. And that's going to be a 4th ball to load the bases. With 2 outs on the board. And this will bring up Kyle Anstis.
Now batting, number 32. Kyle Aston.
Oh, 1 count, 2 outs.
Oh, a lot of people here.
And Anstis will make contact and send it out towards left field. And he will get himself on base and bring in 2 runs for the Panthers. And so Brandon West will walk up to the plate with 2 runners on and 2 outs on the board. Ferrum is taking the lead 2-1.
Who scored?
It never really matters. Who's a war. It matters like who's better than that.
Okay. I'm not gonna pay attention.
Alright, so what was you can put a ball up.
1-1 count, 2 outs on the board, a runner on second, runner on first.
Where did Anstis hit to?
You can follow the play-by-play.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have internet right now. I don't do ants. I'm about to squish the ants. I'm cool.
No contact made. Sends it foul. 1-2 count. And a well-hit ball out to left field will land and will bring at least one runner in. Ferrum now leading this game 3-1. A 3-run inning that is not over. Christian Sowers will come up to the plate, 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. First pitch is a strike. It did make contact, but sends it foul. Pops that one up and over the press box. Another foul ball. 0-2 count now, 2 outs. Does have 2 runners in scoring position. Makes contact and sends it out towards right field. And it will land in play and bring 2 more runners in. And he will get himself on second base. Ferrum now leads 5-1 in a 5-run inning that is not over. And this is Jacob Holland up to bat now.
Sorry, the one before that.
And a good hit out towards center field will land in play. And will bring in one more run. And that will put Jacob Holland on second base. The score is now 6-1 as Cody Johnson is struggling to say the least in this inning. This inning has not treated him well as head coach Ed Fulton will
Is that an error on Dallas?
finally look to come up and maybe make a pitching change after a 6-run inning. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back here at Owen Fulton Field. Coach Ed Fulton will keep Cody Johnson on the mound. Looking to let him battle back and not just pull him early in this game. Two-0 count now. And a good hit and a good catch there by Hunter Ashworth to catch the third out and get the Cougars out of the field. Score now 6-1. Ferrum out in front. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back here at Cougar Field.
We're back here at the Averett Sports Network, and freshman Adam George is currently in the box, as that first pitch was a ball. George had a great game yesterday. Count now 2-0. After that ball, it'll be 3-0. That one is called a strike. And that is caught. As that is the first out of this inning. And brings up the leadoff hitter for the Cougars, Hunter Leprell. Leprell, a freshman, currently playing shortstop.
Now it's back, number 17, on the left row.
The count now 2-1. Count 2-2 with 1 out, as that ball is high, making it a full count now for freshman Hunter Laprelle. And that is a swing, and the second out now for the Cougars. But this brings up freshman Chase McKinney.
Now up to bat, number 16, Chase McKinney.
Inside pitch. Cougars at the top of their lineup, but already 2 outs. After Ferrum scoring 6 in the last inning, they really need to get on a rally here. Count 2-1. Catcher for Ferrum, Tim Ortega, talks with his pitcher. And McKinney hits that to the left side, but it is foul. If he could straighten that up, that is a base hit at least. Nice shallow ball and an error on the shortstop there. And McKinney does make it to first.
Now batting, number 5, Hunter Ashworth.
This brings up senior Hunter Ashworth. Ashworth singled at his last at bat.
It depends on how we roll it. Like, he probably would have been out if the shortstop had got the ball. So stuff like that is in the air. So sometimes you might have to wait a little bit to see how he's doing. You put E6F, right?
First pitch is a ball. Ashworth is the player to watch in today's game, as the senior infielder has a 236 batting average. He pulled back on that pitch. The second baseman has had 25 hits and 10 RBIs this season, and went 2 for 3 in Game 2 with Ferrum yesterday. The count now 3-0. And Ashworth is able to walk. This puts runners on first and second for the Cougars as Bradley Tickle comes up. Tickle, a strong hitter for the Cougars, but has been struggling the past couple at bats. As Coach Ed Fulton pulls him aside and has a quick conversation. And we're back here as Bradley Tickle steps into the box. Runners on first and second in scoring position and really needing to get some runs on the board for this third inning. First pitch is a ball. And that is hit high into the center fielder as he does get the catch. We will take a quick break and we will be back here in the bottom of the third. I'm sorry, top of the fourth.
And we are back here with Gray Sherfy up to bat now for Ferrum after a 6-run inning. They're in the top of the third. Hitting the ball really well. First pitch is a strike from Cody Johnson as he looks to bounce back. Stay over there, man. 2-1 count now. Makes contact, sends it foul towards right field. 2-2 count. Pitch high and outside, make it a full count now. And he makes contact and sends it towards left field. It's a good job out there by Adam George to track it down and pull it in for out one. And now up to bat will be Ty Comer.
Now batting number 40, Ty Comer.
Takes it to a 1-1 count now for Comer. 1 out on the board, no runners on. Pitch came way inside for a second ball. And Comer's going to get a hold of it and send it out to right field. And that's Matt Tuggle out there hauling it in. So this will be Lane Deaver
Down the bat, number 21.
up to bat for the Panthers. 2 outs on the board, no runners on base. And he will send that one over to the shortstop. It's a close one, but Deaver is able to get on base.
Now batting, number 36, Tim Ortega.
You say he's sick?
1D6.
Oh, yeah. Third baseman, no, because that really wasn't his fault.
Third base.
But he was there and missed it.
There's a
But it
shortstop.
wasn't,
There's a shortstop. It goes to
right.
so it's six.
No, it's not. At least I don't think so. Tim, did you see it? Did you see that? Yeah. Okay.
One count now. 2 outs on the board, no runners on.
Try to read this one paragraph. And tell me if it says the third one or the last one. Just kind of a lot.
And the runner at first base will be thrown out as he tries to steal second. So that'll be a third out. Score still remains 6-1. Ferrum out in front.
And we are back here at Owen Fulton Field, where junior Dallas Smithers is up.
26, Braxton Wheeler.
They did change pitchers here. Well, the Panthers changed pitchers here. It appears Braxton Wheeler is now pitching. Count now 2-0.
And a good hit ball right back to the pitcher. And that's Braxton Wheeler with the good reactions to catch that ball.
This brings up senior Trey Wall.
Great reactions there.
Now the bat, number 20, Trey Wall.
Wall's hit in the second inning was what brought in Dallas Smithers to score Averett.
There's two pitchers, and they're running the game right now. And one pitches through 4, the second one pitches through 8, and then they bring in a guy who's a 9. What was it? Who gets in?
The count now 1-2.
It'd be the guy who pitched second because the first guy didn't get 5 innings. Unless they predetermine the structure of when they were going. There's a college rule that says, like, you predetermine, okay, pitcher 1's going 4 innings, pitcher 2's going 2 innings, pitcher 3's going 2 innings, and so on. Then you can actually award the win to that first pitcher if he has the lead. In pros, that you have to go at least 5. Or they do the first reliever after that.
A swing and a miss there from Wall. Will be strike 3.
This brings up sophomore Matthew Tuggle.
Now the bat, number 31, Matthew Tucker.
Because it was the line out. The line out. The first out was the line out.
And Togo will get a hold of that ball and send it out towards left field.
And that ball did get caught by left fielder Brandon West. We'll be right here, back on the Averett Sports Network.
Now the bat, number 36, Tim Ortega.
And this will be Tim Ortega stepping up to the plate now for the Panthers. They do lead 6-1. in this game. And Ortega gets a hold of it and will send it out towards left field. Good communication there. Adam George able to run in and get it for the first out. This will be Kyle Anstis stepping up now. First pitch comes in as a strike.
Eddie Anstis is the man that started off the rally back in the third inning. Johnson definitely wanted to be careful with what he's throwing to him.
And Anstis will take off and not get there in time, as Wall able to get over to the ball and throw it over to first base for the second out. This will be Brandon West now.
Quick reflexes from Wall there on that pass play. Brandon West also hit a double on his last at bat.
And West a good hit out towards right field. And he's going to stay home at first. So
Matthew Tuggle launches it in.
With 2 outs on the board and 1 runner on first, Christian Sowers will step up. First pitch comes in on the inside for ball 1. And this ball will be popped straight up and over the away team's dugout for a foul ball. So now it's going to be a 1-1 count. Trying to throw West out at first, but he's able to get back in time. Another inside pitch. 2-1 count. And a good grounder over to third base. And he'll be thrown out at first. It'll be Sowers. Score remains 6-1. Ferrum lead. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back here at the bottom of the 5th inning.
Back here at Owen Fulton Field, where Corey Wall is currently in the box. Wall, the designated hitter today. And a little bobble from the shortstop, but still able to make the throw and get Wall out at first. This brings up freshman Adam George.
Now to bat, number 22, Adam George.
The count 1-1, or I'm sorry, 0-2. That one way outside. George eager, but didn't swing. The count now 1-2 with one out. That pitch also a ball. Is it a little too far outside? And George walks.
Now batting, number 17, Hunter LaPrell.
Leadoff hitter Hunter LaPrell is now up. That first pitch is a strike. That one also caught a strike as the count moves to 0-2. George safe on first.
And now to bat, number 16, Chase McKinney.
Chase McKinney now up to bat. And that was an overthrow to first as Adam George was able to get to second. McKinney at a count at 0-1.
Go left, filter ball, and field.
quick reflexes from George, who bounced right back up and was able to steal second. Taking a big lead over there as now he's in scoring position. McKinney's count is 1-1. And he hits that to the shortstop as shortstop bobbles it. And he is not able to make it on time. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back here at Owen Fulton Field. We're back here where the Panthers are batting, and number 9, Jacob Holland, is hitting. The count 2-1 to Holland. Holland is the shortstop for the Panthers.
Maybe you had to put FPO in the plus. Either way. Where did you go?
And that is hit straight down the middle as Hunter Ashworth is able to scoop that up and throw it to first for a Cougar out.
Now batting, number 24, Drew Callahan.
This brings up Drew Callahan. Callahan, the first baseman for the Panthers. Count 1-1. That hit to the left side as left fielder Adam George scoops it up and hauls that in for just a single for Drew Callahan. As the Panthers start back off with their lead hitter, center fielder Gray Sherfy. Sherfy with the bunt. And pitcher Cody Johnson throws it to first to get him out, but it does advance the runner. As Callahan is now on second in scoring position as the Panthers have 2 outs. Ty Comer now up to bat. That hit straight out to center field as Dallas Smithers is able to get the catch for the 3rd out. And the Cougars were able to hold the Panthers. We'll be right back here at Owen Fulton Field on the Averett Sports Network. We're back here at the Averett versus Ferrum game. Ferrum currently leading 6-1. Senior Hunter Ashworth is up to bat. That first pitch a strike. Ashworth in his last game here as a Cougar. I'm sure he's looking to go out with a bang. His count now 1-2. The count now 2-2. And Ashworth hits that right side, but it does go foul. Nice line drive from the second baseman. And that is a strikeout.
Now batting number 15, Bradley Tickle.
This brings up Bradley Tickle. First pitch is called a strike.
What y'all do? Like y'all just have like a camp, basically. Oh, see? You said what?
Count now 1-1. That one fouled.
Yeah, so it was FPO, but you gotta put the air on it so it still counts as
And that is a nice hit from Tickle, but it does go right to the left fielder for the second out of the game. Or I'm sorry, the inning. Second out of the inning. That brings up another Danvillian, Dallas Smithers. Three batters in a row, all from Danville, Virginia. Count is 0-1. That called a strike. Little on the outside corner. Not something Smithers wanted to swing at. And he throws him the same pitch, but it misses. Time was called. Smithers hits that right back to the pitcher and is out at first. This will move us to the top of the 7th inning. Ferrum still in the lead, 6-1. We'll be right back. And we are back where number 21 Lane Deaver steps into the box for the Panthers. Deaver takes the ball to the hip and walks to first.
Now up to bat, number 36, Ortega.
As he shakes it off. Ortega now up to bat. First pitch is called a strike from Cody Johnson. That one a ball. And he is thrown out at first.
Now to bat, number 32, Kyle Estes.
Kyle Anstis now stepping into the box. Count now 1-1. Lane Deaver remains on second base. It's a swing and a miss for Anstis. The count's now 1-2 with one out. And that is hit deep, but just in front of center field. That's a double for him as the runner in front of him is also able to advance to third. Not a good position for the Cougars.
Now to bat, number 20, Brandon West.
Brandon West now up to bat. Nice line drive from West to right field. And that does bring in a score from Anstis for the Panthers, who now lead 7-1. That's hit high, and Dallas Smithers able to get there and catch that ball. Brandon West back at first base.
Now batting, number 9, Jacob Holland.
And Jacob Holland back up to bat. And that's 3 outs for the inning. We'll be right back here at the Averett Sports Network. We're back here at Owen Fulton Field where senior Trey Wall will be up to bat. There is a new pitcher for the Panthers, number 43, Jared Talley. The score is now 8-1, Ferrum in the lead. That foul to the back as the count goes to 1-2.
You think that'd be crazy, but it actually happens.
And that is a strikeout for Trey Wall. Bringing up Matthew Tuggle.
Now batting, number 31, Matthew Tuttle.
That ball hit to the right side, and it is foul. Togel's count is 2-2. And that is caught by the left fielder. That was Brandon West out there in left field. That's 2 outs for the Cougars as the designated hitter Corey Wall comes up to bat.
Number 9, Corey Wall.
Wall struck out at his last up at bat. Wall, a sophomore for Averett. The count 1-1. And that is a swinging strike as the count has moved to 2-2 with 2 outs. And that is a 3rd strike. We will be right back here at Owen Fulton Field, where we will be at the top of the 8th inning. Ferrum in the lead, 8-1. We're back here at Owen Fulton Field where Ed Fulton has put a new pitcher for the Cougars. Senior Chris Campbell will now be pitching. We are in the top of the 8th with Ferrum scoring 8 and Averett scoring 1. First batter for the Panthers will be Drew Callahan.
24, Drew Callahan.
It's an outside pitch. That one is called a strike. That one a ball. Another ball from Campbell. As the count is 3-1 to Callahan. Inside strike. That one looked like it was coming right at us. That hit straight to freshman Hunter Laprelle, and he thrown out at first.
Now it's a bat. Number 3, Gray Sherfy.
Back to the top of the Panther lineup. Number 3, Grace Sherfy, is now stepping into the box. Sherfy, a pretty solid hitter today. And the count is 2-0. Another ball hit straight to Hunter Laprelle, and another throw to first, where Sherfy will be out for the second out of this inning. Averett's defense really backing up Chris Campbell. Number 40, Ty Comer, is now up to bat. The count now 1-1. And that hit is to left field, where Adam George was able to get the catch and bring the Cougars in for this inning. We will now be at the bottom of the 8th, and the Cougars will get a chance to put some runs on the board. We'll be right back. we are back here at Owen Fulton Field on the Averett Sports Network, where the Cougars are currently batting and Adam George is up to bat.
So he'll go to short.
He might not play in the outfield, or he might not play the field. He might just be there.
George with a count of 1-2.
Was that Brett?
And that is caught by Brandon West. Or I'm sorry, Kyle Anstis there at third base.
Now pinch hitting, number 34, KJ Graham.
Pinch hitting for Hunter Laprelle is senior KJ Graham. This is Graham's first season at Averett as he transferred in.
Like, get a hold of him.
If he put him on
I was swinging at it just
The count now 3-0. And Graham is walked.
Batting number 16, Chase McKinney.
Chase McKinney now up to bat as KJ Graham is on first base. The count now 1-1. That is foul to the left side from McKinney. That ball hit to right side, and the right fielder, Lane Deaver, able to get that catch. 2 outs for the Cougars as KJ Graham still on first base and brings up Hunter Ashworth.
Now batting, number 5, Hunter Ashworth.
That is called a strike. That one in the dirt.
Did you say he was going back down to soccer? Safe. Go.
And Graham was able to steal second. On an overthrow. He is now in scoring position. Ashworth really needing to do something here so that the Cougars can put some more runs on the board. And he does as he hits to the right side as KJ advances to third base and Hunter Ashworth is at first. Bradley Tickle now up to bat.
Now batting, number 15, Bradley Tickle.
Tickle needing to bring his best to the plate right now in honor of his seniors. Ashworth beyond safe at first. The pitcher trying to scare him a little bit. The count 0-1 for Bradley Tickle. Tickle is a junior at Averett from Danville, Virginia. Nice hit out to the outfield, but it is caught by the center fielder. This brings the game to the top of the 9th. We'll be right back here at Averett Sports Network. And we are back here where the Cougars have changed up a little bit of the infield. Good hit that gets back by Hunter Ashworth.
Now to bat, number 36, Tim Ortega.
Now pitching for the Cougars is number 39, James Colbreth. And he is pitching to Tim Ortega. The Cougars also put in BK Stancil at shortstop.
Playing in left field.
Now batting, number 32, Kyle Estes.
Good hit to right field. As now Ferrum has runners on first and second. Kyle Anstis now up to bat. Anstis the start of both rallies so far in this game. In the third inning, he singled and started a 6-run rally. In the 7th, he singled and started a 2-run rally. Someone Colbreth wants to be careful pitching to. And that is hit to right field, and it is not caught, and the ball is a pass ball, but the runner stayed. Now batting Brandon West. Excuse my sigh on that last play. The count is now 2-1 from Colbreth. That is hit to right field as Matthew Tuggle is racing after it, but it is foul. That's hit over the fence, but foul. Also hit to right field, and it is foul. Averett's right fielder, Matthew Tuggle, definitely getting his exercise in this inning. As close to every ball has come to him.
Now pitching, Michael Dorsonville.
The count now at 2-2. And it does appear he was not hit. It was close though. Good swing, but Colbreth has struck him out. Colbreth, a senior for Averett.
Now pinch hitting, Michael Dorsonville.
Pinch hitting is Michael Dorsonville, number 18. And that is caught by Hunter Ashworth for a second out.
Now hitting number 9, Jacob Holland.
Number 9, Jacob Holland, is now in the box. And the count is 0-1. Runners on first, second, and third. And this pass ball will score for the Panthers. Excuse me, a wild pitch from Colbreth there will score for the Panthers. And that'll make the score 9-1 in this last game of the season. The regular season. And that is hit to Matthew Tuggle, who gets the catch. That'll be 3 outs. And that ends the game for Averett and Ferrum. Or ends the inning. As Averett will have another chance to hit in the bottom of the 9th. We'll be right back. And we're back here at Averett Sports Network, where Dallas Smithers is currently up to bat. Smithers is from Ringgold, Virginia, and went to Dan River High School. He's a junior for Averett. Earlier on, I mentioned he was from Danville. And anyone that knows this area knows it's pretty close. Today is senior day for the Cougars. Nice and warm out here. Smithers did swing at that. It was called to say he did not swing, actually. So the count will be 1-1. And he did swing at that one.
Now batting, number 20, Trey Wall.
Trey Wall now stepping into the box, senior for Averett. Wall is from Knightdale, North Carolina, and has been catching for Averett for 4 years. And that hit goes to Panther shortstop, but he is safe at first on the throw. This brings up sophomore Matt Tuggle.
Now batting, number 31, Matt Tubby.
The Cougars
For the Cougars, number 28, Nick Winston.
getting a little emotional out there as Wall walks in from his last at bat as a Cougar. But pinch running is Nick Winston, freshman for Averett. And that is a double play to end the last game of regular season. And Ferrum wins 9-1. Thank you for tuning in today and watching your Averett Cougars and the Ferrum Panthers. Thank you for your continuous support with Averett Athletics, and we hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend.